Ow, ow, ow. Okay. 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 Ow, ow, ow.
The Gorod Krovi Megas solo world record coming in at 31 minutes. He actually got the sub 32, which is so insane. Invisible Hole has been absolutely grinding the Black Ops 3 Easter egg world records, having now gotten GKs and also Zetsubos. It's just insane to see how much effort this man has been putting into Black Ops 3. Long track to do so. And if he gets Mark 3 here, first hit, no wonder this is a sub 32. No wonder, man. That type of luck is crazy. Man of War Mark 3 on your first 2 hits is madness. Now, the thing that makes the Mark 3 so useful is obviously it's for the boss fight. It's for the majority of the steps that you need the trophies on. It's absolutely a necessity to do this entire Easter egg, man. And so it's just so cool to see that this type of RNG has now been hit, where Stamina Up has been hit on the first raindrops, and now the Ray Gun Mark III and a good enough weapon has been hit. He grabs one of the 6 trophies right there that's just sitting there. That's probably the easiest one. He's got Groff module up already, sub 2 minutes, which is insane, and he is getting some of the best spawns ever. The nice thing I like about the Groff module is that the range of where you can take out the zombies is so far. And so once he gets this Groff module, he's going to have to end round and then get the next one. That's pretty much the first step of the Gorod Krovi Easter egg. This is for Pack-a-Punch, is basically playing the game, calling in the Groff modules down, grabbing all 3 of the parts for the network controller, and getting through to PAP. And so this obviously is, in my opinion, it's kind of time gated. He's just going to spend this time to grab all the shield parts, to make note of every single valve that he's got and everything. And so, yeah, what I think is so interesting about this speedrun is how fast these guys do the valve, because the valve step is also another step that involves RNG, because there are times where even I've played, and you really only have to fiddle with the valve like 1 or 2 times to get it. And so that kind of adds this very hard element towards this Easter egg speedrun. And now he's activated the Groff module here and the trap for the trophy, and now his Groff module is going to be landing somewhere just above Armory here, which is actually not even that bad of a spot. It's right next to where he needs to be. And so far, this is an absolutely immaculate run. Immaculate. Like RNG has been perfect so far. Mule Kick, it's not that bad, but doesn't really matter now. Honestly, Stamina Up, I would say, is the only required perk that you have to hit immediately. But yeah, honestly, the only thing that would really help, I would say, at this point is like monkey bombs from the box, but it's like, it's so hard to get them that it's not even really a point. He's got the ABHs as well. This is going to be very exciting, because I think ABH is primarily going to be used in the Pack-a-Punch house to get out from the Pack-a-Punch back into the main map. Perkaholic has been got, so all the perks are now good. He is now also spinning probably for another weapon, probably maybe to take out for the Green-Eyed Mangler. He's got monkey bombs. Oh my gosh, so he actually did hit monkeys. Okay, that's nasty. Okay, so this is just god tier RNG. And so ultimately, he's just kind of waiting now, yeah, to get the tank code cylinder. And pretty much now he's done all of his grafts. I don't know if keeping this NX Shadowclaw is a good idea for him. It probably isn't. But he's also going to need to grab the shield part, or the trophy part with the shield back at double tap right behind him, next to the pipe. And then once he does that, he is now pretty much finishing up all his Graf modules. He got lucky getting very early on Graf modules that are close to him. And I think that can definitely be manipulated, as you can see, because he doesn't even have this top door open. Like, it's so unbelievable how opening and closing doors, mainly just not opening doors on certain zombie maps, can affect the speedrun so much. So shield is now built sub 5. Pap is also going to be built sub 5. I guess he's not going for shield. He's probably going right to dragon, which is very fair. But he is going to need that shield eventually. But it's just so crazy to see that my man is pushing this. Starting off with Supply Depot Dragon first. I find that a little interesting. Obviously, because this is an Easter egg world record, he's going to want to ride on all 3 of the dragons to get the wings. He gets rid of his ABH for a nuke to swap the round. And so, interesting. Interesting that this is the thing as well. Also, it's interesting that he has on his time splits that the best pace ever could be 30 minutes. So sub 30 minute without a current skip, like a glitch skip, is basically impossible. And so it's really sad, man, because Black Ops 3's Easter eggs, we're coming up to that 10-year mark with this game, that these Easter eggs now are coming towards their cap. Like, it's sad to say, but even with a map like Shadows of Evil, I'm almost certain we hit the cap with that map. Like, it's pretty much just done at this point. And that makes me really sad, you know, because I love the Shadows of Evil Easter egg. It's just so cool how far it's even been pushed. And it's crazy that if this game just added even some better gobblegums, or even some gobblegums that some of these custom mappers have been making, that these records could get pushed even further, man. Which, I mean, listen, if Black Ops Cold War's coming out with gobblegums, and they're actually fun to use, and they're actually game-changing like how they were in BO3, disregard everything I'm saying, okay? Like, just freaking get rid of it. But ultimately, like, yeah, we are coming up to that point with BO3, and ultimately, I like game-breaking gobblegums because they affect the speedrun so efficiently, whereas, like, on BO4, there's no real big elixir that does what the BO3 gobblegums do. Like, there are similar ones, but it doesn't hit the same. It definitely does not hit the same. So the dragon is now needing to be to come over to stamina up. The egg is basically here. He got that dragon to come there so fast, man. Wow, even that was really fast. And so he's also pulled a shopping free. I don't know what he's... Yeah, I was about to say, he's not hitting the shopping free on anything. Gonna grab another nuke. Yeah, nukes are really good for the earlier rounds. And it's interesting that even the Shadows of Evil world record run started running nukes. A lot of nuke gobblegums are being put into the world record runs now. And it makes sense because it literally is the best way to end early rounds without having to use like a whole round robin, which is actually banned on the world record site for zombies. So, and I'm gonna be honest, man, if they do release game-breaking stuff like that in Cold War or Gulf War, which they might do, I hope the speedrunning sites don't ban them, you know, because taking away gameplay mechanics is kind of bizarre, you know. I know they're super broken, but I don't know. I don't think we should do it. I understand with like things like round robin, but I don't know. Gotta include all the gameplay mechanics if you can. And so now he's just trying to end round here. He got some really good spawns, and he's gonna just check if round ended. Nice, so he goes to round 7. My man's got the dang Argoose up in here, bro. Don't you dare think I didn't see that. But now he's got his egg. And is he going to go and grab the shield part? Yeah, that's what I was about to say. He's now going to grab the trophy part with the shield. Bro, he didn't even hit the pipe. That wasn't even close, and he's probably still going to get it. So yeah, he's now going to call the dragon at tank station, pick up his next trophy. So now I believe he has 3 out of 6 of the trophies. And also, he's got his code cylinder. He even knows where that is now. Oh my gosh. So, literally, this is going to be insane. I'm so curious how many times he's going to be hitting each of these valves to get the code cylinder. Because it should probably be super efficient if he gets it. Also, Is he hoarding up the zombies here to get the dragon to set them on fire? He is. I was wondering what he was doing down there. So that's super smart. He's already filling up the egg pretty much preemptively here. Because once he does this, he can fly back to Pap and then just do the rest of the challenges. Bro, there's so many dragons. That was such a sick screenshot right there. 2 dragons in the picture, bro. And they say GK is a mid-map, bro. How could you even say this? Okay, so now he literally does have his whole... I think he finished his whole egg there. No way. Okay, and yeah, I think what he's going to do is he might actually do the Dragon Network controller glitch where he activates it and then hits ABH. Or he might do his egg first. Let's see exactly what he's doing. But he's ahead on his splits, man. 23, 25 seconds ahead. He's already pretty much at the point where he's about to start all 6 of the trophies. So let's see it here. He's going to drop in now. I want to see what exactly he goes for first here. My guess would be the controller, but no, he's going for the egg. Okay. So egg first. And then, yeah, he's probably going to do the egg so he can just finish this up. Then maybe hit the ABH and just go right into Valsep because he's going to get this Valkyrie drone to turn on.
I ordered 200 hand-forged knives to my dorm room and built a Wix website to sell them. I'm Noah Rosen, founder and owner of Forged to Table Knives.
On the generator behind him. And then literally just wait. Yeah, unfortunately with this part of the run, it's pretty much just you wait for the egg. The Valkyrie also has such terrible spawns. It is just insane how, like, it's so bizarre how it only goes in like 1 of 3 places down here. Treyarch did not code the Valkyries. And it goes to show, like, when the map first launched, the Valkyrie drones would never go into the bottom areas of Garage Trophy. But they actually changed that up. They changed that up and, in my opinion, made the map a lot more unplayable. But it is what it is. Treyarch's like, bro, the map too easy. I'm like, okay, the map too easy. He's going to spawn in a nuke here. Is he going to get an ABH? Oh my gosh. He got that pretty luckily with his gum cycle here. So now he's actually going to just end the round here. Grab the trophies. And then start the Dragon Network controller and then hit the ABH here. That's such a dirty strat, man. That you can do that and just pop anywhere but here and skip that whole lockdown. That's pretty nasty. Because it ultimately means that you can skip pretty much every lockdown in this Easter egg. The Mangler lockdown, you just hold 1 until the timer is finished. And then for this one, you just ABH. They freaking broke Garage Trophy, man. Wow. That's pretty impressive. But, okay, Crystal's about to get released. And I think it's going to be, yeah, bro. You have to hit it, like, practically spot on. That is such a cool skip right there. Like, literally, that skip probably saves you, like, over 2 minutes of time. It's probably one of the most important ones. He activated the bridge, but then forgot what he was about to do. He can't grab Dragon Wings, but he's now going to start his Valve. He hits Department twice to set it to 2. Let's see if he has to do any other ones. Because I remember seeing another run on GK. I believe it also was by Invisible Hole. And this man was able to hit the Valve like once, and then that was it. So he had to hit Department twice, Infirmary twice, and now he's calling this one a Dragon Command. He's also going to hit the Dragon Command one twice. So yeah, a little unlucky on the Valves, but the nice part about skipping the whole lockdown is that you do get that extra time to do this Valve step. Because there's really nothing else that he can do right now at this point other than getting the Valves here. But so now he's got the Codex and he's going to place it in, spell out Chronos, and then literally start up the trophies. Man, for sub 13, having all this done is ridiculous. Like, at this point, I would have maybe had the shield built. Just not even close as to what it is. Also, he got really lucky on his letters. Yeah, and these letters can be a little bit rough. Chronos all done. And now he's going to fly onto the dragon and then go pick up the network strike controller. Wow. And then even while the dragon is flying over from the map towards Pap, that buys him some time for the lockdown as well to be finished. Really, really smart. Like, just how fast and how incredible this has been proven and pushed. Because now once he's done all 3 dragons here, which sub 14 for all 3 is insane. He's literally going to be able to get the wings now and just straight teleport to path. He'll never have to go up on here again. And it's also crazy to see how fast the boss fight of GK has been pushed as well. This boss fight used to be genuinely difficult for so many people, but now I honestly have to say that the GK boss fight might even be easier than DE with the skips that people have found, like all the Ray Gun Mark III skips and the in plain sight skips and all that. It's absolutely insane. And so he's actually still doing part of the lockdown here, but I think this is the final portion of the lockdown where all 3 of the windows have been opened. And then once he's finished this, he's basically able to go and probably start packing his gun and then grab the Dragon Network Strike controller for another trophy that he needs to get. So, I mean, this is spot on. This is about as fast as you can ever go with this. Maybe you could push the lockdown a little bit faster if there were a couple more skips, but it seems like you still have to do the last portion of it. And yeah, I'm curious also that I think he's not going to really throw a monkey bomb because here he has to take them all out to end this. So he's really trying to take them all out. But I don't think he's going to be using a monkey bomb up until boss fight, if at all. Because the Dragon Network Strike controller practically works as a monkey bomb in the boss fight. So he really doesn't have to worry about that. So there you go. Lockdown is pretty much done. He's now got the controller. And now he is going to pap here as well. He was papping there fast with his animations. Why was that so fast? That was so interesting. That was like abnormally fast pap. It almost looked like he had like a gobble gum that helped him out with that, but no, that was just bizarre. He just papped super fast there. But let's continue here. Oh, he hits that dragon controller strike from up on the bridge. Okay, that's pretty impressive. And so now he's actually coming back to the spawn to get the Gauntlet of Siegfried. And with the Gauntlet now, he's also able to get the wings and then also get all of the trophies, man, which is insane. He's not going for wings yet. I believe he's going to go and grab his trophies first. He's probably going to grab his wings right when he actually needs to get it. So he got the one with the safe with the Gauntlet. And now he's going to go get the one that he got with the controller over here in the puddle. And then now he's going to probably start all the trophies. Yeah, he's probably going to start all the trophies. He doesn't really need the wings until he does 5 out of the 6 challenges. And so let's see what gobblegum he gets for these. Raindrops could be pretty big. Not really though. Yeah, it depends on what he's gonna get. Yeah, he's gonna turn up the volume for the bomb step.
Find a way to survive this nightmare.
Okay, what's his first challenge gonna be?
These machines may help me fend off the
Oh, he's got Green-Eyed Mangler, and he actually was able to figure out that it spawns in on the left side. That's the craziest part about GK. Like, if you get Green-Eyed Mangler and you come out of Dragon Command fast enough, you can actually hear where the Green-Eyed Mangler spawns. And so as you can see, he shoots the shoulder off the Mangler and gets him to run. This is the fastest I've ever seen someone do this step. This was perfect. This was perfect all the way through. And yeah, he has to walk here because if he runs, the Green-Eyed Mangler will stop going for him. Wow, that was so perfect. That was so well done. That step can be incredibly difficult later on in the rounds, but he made that look like an absolute cakewalk. So that, one of the 6 challenges is now done. What's his next one? 2 of 6 is probably going to be Gersh, maybe? Yep, it's going to be... Oh, no, it's going to be the Graf module outside of the map. And so, a little unfortunate that he doesn't get Dragon Command, because Dragon Command Graf module is very fast. But he does get a nuke here as well for this, and a Death Machine. Yeah, the Death Machine is probably your best weapon for this. So yeah, grab that Death Machine, make the zombies respawn in. Good thing he popped that. Good thing he even had that Raindrops, bro. Because, yeah, I think the zombie spawn's probably glitched out there, but he hit the nuke, so it was all right. And, yeah, you can see they spawn literally everywhere outside of the map here. It's crazy how big this part of the map is. Like, this is just some massive hangar with like tanks at the end of it. It's just insane. So yeah, he's got another death machine there as well. Doesn't even matter if the zombies get hit by nukes, because I believe that the nuke also counts toward the Groff module kills here. And so now the Whelp is going out. He's going to grab the case, and then he's going to bring that back to Sophia and just go straight for it. There it is. Wow, that was really well done. Yeah, he's just running through that fire, doesn't even care. And so there we go. Another trophy done. I believe he's going to get bomb set probably next. He's probably going to get bomb set right now. He's also not getting the right gobbles that he needs, which is a little unfortunate. Yeah, so now he's got Gersh. Okay, so 100% he's going to bomb set pretty much next here. Or he's going to get the Valkyrie drone escort. Man, but he's killing us. He's absolutely nailing this. Like, straight all the way through. Nice, he's got a good POV of Gersh. The children, shoot! There we go. And then you can shoot it one more time. Yeah, Monkey Bomb just a stall here. They look different. And then shoot. And now he's got it. There you go. Yeah, I honestly wonder with the dialogue steps if there's a way to skip them or make them faster in like another language. Like if you play Gorod Krovi in French, would that make those... Would that make that step go faster, or maybe like another language? I don't know. I think that's probably another skip that we could see on GK right here. It's just dialogue skips, because this step does have a lot to get skipped with. Okay, so literally he's gonna get bomb stepped as his 5th trophy, which is insane. That's so rare to get solo. And so he's gonna get the wings, and now he's coming back for the Valkyrie drone. He did this absolutely perfectly. The execution on this was stellar. And he's gonna literally now come back, throw out his Widow's Wine nades. He gets a nuke, which is perfect. And yeah, he's gonna throw these out. And if I was him, I would just spawn the dang nuke. Just get rid of all the zombies here. And he has to escort the Valkyrie from here all the way to power. And I mean, yeah, he's on a low enough round where he doesn't really have to worry. The only thing that he does have to worry is that if he potentially gets any more Widows if he ends round. But yeah, Monkey Bombs I think would be great. That insta would have been real nice, but it is what it is. It's crazy because like Electric Cherry is so not powerful. You would have expected him to, with his Electric Cherry reloads, that he would have taken out the Valkyrie. But BO3 Electric Cherry is nowhere near as good as BO2. That is proven, especially with maps like Mob of the Dead. Like the original Mob of the Dead, Electric Cherry was so overpowered on that. I kind of wish they brought back the same OP nature of it in this game, you know, but they really didn't. And
Searching for fun?
Ladies and gentlemen, the perfect Origin speedrun was just completed by Aiden Ross. No, not that Aiden Ross, the goated Aiden Ross. And ladies and gentlemen, this means that Origins will never again get another world record speedrun unless an entirely new strategy that completely breaks the game is found out. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. He's already completed 2 Easter egg steps of turning the dials and picking up the thing before the game even loads in from Fade to Black. And also, just before anyone comments on it, yes, he is running a mod in this, but it is not the kind of mod that allows any sort of RNG. It doesn't speed up the game at all. It's a completely legal mod that is completely allowed for runs in this game, and actually the only thing it does is it helps split the splits to see, you know, like how fast he's going compared to his normal runs and everything like that. Also, the fact that this jump exists, you can slide up here, jump over in that area, get another like charge jump, if you will, like wait for your jump to recharge and then run over here. Activate the death barrier, or like deactivate the death barrier by jumping to where, you know, you normally jump off the tank so you don't hit a death barrier. Run over and grab the part before you even like open up the mound is wild. I literally love this Easter egg. I gotta say, I think this is my favorite Easter egg speedrunner watch because of how much stuff goes on, but as I just played this map and had to buy 50 perks in a recent video with a mod, I don't think it's my favorite map to play anymore solo. Like, unless you are running just the absolute Easter egg strats of a lifetime, there is so much luck involved in this game that it can take anywhere from like quadruple the time to a fourth of the time playing the exact same if you just get bad robot feed and everything like that, which I got several times. So anyway, also the fact that he literally owns the world record on this map and is still running this map absolutely blows my mind. I don't understand how you have the like skill and strength to just boot up this map as you've already been playing it for so many hours. When you own the world record, no one's beating you, and you're like, I can do better. Literally, he's just like, yeah, I can do better. At that point, that's love of the game. Genuinely, that's love of the game. All right, so he's got the first foot. Also, I'm gonna try to make a point of talking about all the RNG as it goes by, just because it's so unbelievable. This first robot that comes by, that's only a 1 in 3 chance, and if you don't get that robot, your run is instantly dead. So already there's a 1 in 3 chance. I think someone has calculated the actual odds that you need in order to even have a chance at the world record in this, and the odds are astronomical. You have to play this game for like so long, and there are strats you can do to kind of like mitigate certain RNGs and stuff, but in order to get this near perfect run, which literally he says in the description, literally he says you can potential time saves there isn't much, maybe 5 kills in the 5 seconds and 100 kills and getting raindrops earlier in the last cycle. Other than that, this is a case closed, and the only thing that's gonna improve this run or like make this run faster is literally getting 2 minutes faster and the rest of it, which means some new game-breaking glitch, new game-breaking like strategy would have to be found that no one has thought of yet, such as going in between the robot heads, because in this actual map, when you go to the robot heads, you're not actually going up in the heads. It teleports you to this place in the map where all 3 robot heads are just like in a vacuum, just right next to each other, and you can technically travel between them if you can get out of them. So that's gonna be the next thing that I know a lot of people are working on. Can you actually go between the robot heads? And if that happens to happen, this map is just going to have a resurgence. Wait, was that Takeo? Wait, is he speaking during this? Okay, he is speaking. I was so confused. Also, the fact that he's like going through the rounds and using his electric cherry reload to kill a zombie that's spawning right there is crazy. Like stuff like that even. How do you figure that out? I don't understand. Also, the mod that he's running does do custom perk icons, which is why the perks look weird. I promise you this is a legit run. This is verified by literally everyone who does this insane run. Like, it's legit, 100%. Anyway, he's got the second ice staff part now. He's going to go ahead and grab the disc there. He's gonna go ahead and turn that all the way around. Again, you have to deal with the fact that there are 3 spawns for every single disc. Some of them are like time crunches, like you lose some time. Gets the disc there, opens this up, and then hopefully is gonna get this wind staff robot here soon. Digs that, and then he knows that he got the, wait, what in the world?
Find out.
Wait.
Should.
Generators are functional. What's mirror operation?
I'm just, am I silly? Oh, he's standing next to a gobblegum machine. He did that so fast, I literally thought he just spawned a gobblegum, and I was like, okay, everything's a lie. Actually, he is hacking. I didn't even see the gobblegum machine. That's so funny. Okay, he's got the second Max's drone part. I legit just, my brain just exploded for a second. I was like, how has no one noticed that this is a illegitimate run? But I just realized I'm dumb. Anyway, ice tunnel is now open. He's gonna go ahead and grab this ice part. He dug up all of the parts already, so he's already good to go on building the ice staff. I don't even think I made it out of like the first 2 spawn rooms and doing the first 2 generators in 5 minutes in the run that I was just doing Origins on. I love comparing this to like a casual run through Origins, because if you're not like very locked in at every moment, an Easter egg run solo on this map can easily be like a 3-hour game. I've always said the absolute pinnacle of zombies, he's got the robot foot he needs, but the absolute pinnacle of zombies in this game is, or like any zombies game, is if you can beat the Origins Easter egg solo, you are a
I will
goated
try
zombie
to
player,
find
and
other
that's how it's always been. At least in my mind, that is you can call yourself a great zombie player if you can beat the Origins Easter egg solo.
To create -196, we freeze the whole lemon to -196 degrees, then crush it before fusing it with vodka and shochu.
So what you're saying is
Hold, freeze, crush, -196. There's methyl in the minus. I will try to find other stuff.
Woo! Cutting it close there. Who's definitely trying to fill up as many melee souls as he can. Grabs the piece
this
while
can be
he's
really
completely
good.
flashbang.
Got good spawns here.
Okay. He's excited about the run so far, which is not something that most people who play this map usually are. He needs to get these melee kills. It's gonna take a few bullets and then knifing, because his Widow's Wine knife is actually one of the big differences between Widow's Wine or like this game and the BO2 one is that you do get Perkaholic early, but there are a lot of glitches that you specifically have to do with Gobblegums. There's the insta kill. That zombie did die out without getting the melee. Okay. Oh, I didn't know you could knife on the stairs and they would still count there.
Oh.
One slow zombie. One slow zombie. There we go. Gets the tablet and maybe loses like 5 seconds there. I'm really looking and like really studying this hard and being critical about it.
You motherfucker.
Oh no, did he step in the mud? He did step in the mud. Wow. Not that it really matters. Like I'm really looking at every single moment critically.
Spawns are just
Even knowing like that was technically like 10 seconds of time loss, it actually doesn't matter because it's all about getting a certain robot cycle. So in this game, I believe it's the 25-minute cycle. The robots come at 25 minutes and you have to be set up by then. So technically being any faster than that doesn't matter unless you can be so fast that you get the cycle before that, which I believe is the 23-minute cycle. So the fact that he has lost some time here only means he needs to play other parts better, but it's not like he's gonna lose time overall, if that makes sense. Like even at stuff like the middle pillars, getting all of those to the correct colors and stuff, all of that is RNG. So you could technically get a really, really bad rotation that makes you have to spend like twice as long spinning the dials, which is possible, but really isn't gonna make much of a difference as long as you're making up at the time somewhere else. So it's all just like a give and take in order to get this 25-minute cycle, which was so elusive for so long, but now is like the requirement. And now they're even talking about if we go on and if this map goes any faster, we are going to have to get an entirely new robot cycle. There's maybe a couple seconds to save without, again, something game breaking happening. Also, I find it so weird that they always do wind tunnel like second. Like I know it's closer to everything off the spawn, but that makes it, that's the part that weirds me out, that they always like put it back here. Like, cause this is the best spawn for it to be for the entire game once you've got all the stabs built, so.
What have we achieved?
All right. Wait, how did he know which one was what? He's cheating. Actually, I've seen too much. We've learned enough. He's absolutely 100% cheating. No, he definitely looked at the symbol earlier in the game and knew which one he was gonna shoot from the ice staff tunnel when he went there the first time. But still, I can't even remember the sentence I'm currently saying. He's remembering all of the symbols and which one was there like when he went by 20 minutes ago. It's absolutely crazy. Also has to know at this point, I've never seen anyone use this angle. I've never seen anyone use that angle. Okay, and then this is one of the coolest tricks in the entire thing because it's like easy to understand but kind of hard to pull off. You shoot this thing from the entire cross of the map. Wow. I did not think he got it the first time. I thought it was a little bit off, but sure enough. Wow, I've never seen those angles for shooting the ice staff on those things. Also another cool little movement trick to skip all those stairs, which always slow you down.
I think I just need to play well.
Okay, there we go. So he actually builds the wind staff and leaves the ice staff down there, even though the ice staff needs to go in the pedestal. Looking for the last zombies here. He's been going through the round as much as possible. Oh! It's kind of funny that he had no idea where the last zombie was. He was trying to look for it. It was literally slapping him in the face. Hey, no time lost though. That's all that matters. Also, this is not the default Origins Pack-a-Punch either, so they changed the Pack-a-Punch camos for this mod as well. Which is kind of unfortunate because this one is way uglier than the original Origins camo. All right, so there we go. He was carrying the tablet the entire time, which again, if you remember, if you step on the ground once during this entire tablet run, you have to run back. That's what he kind of had to do earlier. So it was run over if he stepped into any mud there. Obviously, he knows the route. He knows what not to do in order for that to happen. Got some good spawns here. Oh, if that was a nuke, that might have been run over also. There's so much stuff that can just ruin your game. He had a carpenter spawn on him, which technically might slow down a few of the spawns, but there's not like a ton of windows on Origins.
It was you who first drew blood.
Widow's Wine really making me nervous here with some of these kills. Okay. Really fast round in there, which is huge. You basically want to always be ending the round as quickly as possible, and then as you are running to a new location, because as you're running to the new location, that is what takes the most time. And that's what manipulates the zombie spawns in a bad way, which takes them forever to actually get to you. So he constantly wants to be killing zombies and flipping rounds because he needs so many souls. But all right, here we go.
Fine.
Something useful.
There we go. Knows exactly how to do this. Nice, clean, very clean. Always opens up the portal as he's getting ready to leave as well, so he doesn't have to wait for the animation. It's crazy how something as simple as a button press after teleporting can ruin your entire run. Like, he forgets to press that button early enough, it's over. Got 12 minutes and he has all of these stabs. God, the movement is so clean, man. And look, he's literally just progressing the round so much. Using the Boom Hilda to not only propel himself backwards, but also kill zombies that are spawning there because he needs to keep the rounds going is insanity. Also, I'm excited to see... I was about to say I'm excited to see this trick shot that he does to shoot this one because I was having trouble with it. I need a refresher on how to do it. But
Remain in one spot.
he's calling the tank back.
We must keep moving.
He's calling the tank back. Oh my god. It's so satisfying to watch someone who's really good at this map do a world record run.
That works.
That's a great way to end the round. He's happy with that. There we go. Shoots that one. So yeah, I was seeing how he would do the trick shot, but I forget that there's another route that he does. All this with plenty of time to spare, as long as he doesn't get run over by the tank. Needs to grab the last part. One thing that would save a lot of time as well, and would be really, really cool, is figuring out a way to get up to this one without having to use the tank. That would save so much time as well.
CDKeys.com. Shop the latest games and upcoming releases at the best prices. Enjoy incredible savings with up to 35% off new releases. Don't miss out. CDKeys.com. Pay less, game more.
That would be another thing that could possibly be game breaking enough to bring this down to, like, you know, an entire like robot cycle earlier. Dude, I swear I'm not even seeing the colors, and he not only is seeing them, but knows exactly which ones to press without even looking.
Though unarmed,
Okay.
I refuse to surrender.
Switches back over to ice. And then I believe now he's gonna do the 2-staff glitch. Using a gobblegum called self-medication. He's gonna pick up another staff here, and then a couple seconds it's gonna revive him. And there it goes, it gives him the staff. So now he has 2 stabs in hand. He's really progressing these rounds so much. No soul boxes yet, which is a big difference. It's very different. This run is very different from the runs where you always do the soul boxes first. Kind of looks like he's using this staff to like Boom Hilda shoot. God, I hope Black Ops 6 Zombies has good movement. It's so pretty. Like I play a lot of zombies. My movement is pretty good. This guy's is on another level. It's so pretty to watch someone who's really, really good at the game have great movement. It's so nice. There we go. Finishes the round. He's happy with his progress here. Portal is open. Of course, got to use that boom Hilda to shoot yourself into the portal. Tiny bit early.
This object looks important.
Okay, he's gonna place both staves in. And he has more self meds to carry the other two. Gets one soul into the staves. Staves. Okay, this tunnel is done. Ooh, HVK. I can't remember if he bought this in the last time he got this world record. I really can't remember. He gets good generators here. This is another thing that can be a run killer, is if that... Oh, wait. Okay, that throw was good. If that... Like, if the Templar zombies go to a bad generator, your run's just over, because it's too much time to go over there, clear them, and then come back. Because you have to have them dead for the Easter egg. Or, sorry, you have to have all the generators on for the Easter egg. Okay, grabs one staff. Needs to die here.
Get out of here.
Has a death machine. I wonder what kind of crazy glitches you could do with the death machine and doing the self-med glitch. There we go. I wonder, are there any other maps where the self-med glitch would even be useful? I guess we would know about them, but I'm sure there's some utilization for glitches. I'm sure there are glitches in every single zombies game that would absolutely change the course of all speedrunning in the game. Extra credit, that's not the one he wants. I think he's looking for another raindrops. He's gonna need to get back around to self-med again because he needs to do the self-med glitch more times. Okay. Throws this, and he's actually not going to be killing any zombies. He's just throwing it now to survive. He needs to hold all the zombies for these soul boxes. Okay. Just going to be killing any and all zombies he can. Oh, not yet. Nope. He's going to go ahead and do the fire staff now. I guess he knows exactly how many zombies it's gonna take, and he wants to save all of them for the fire staff, probably so he can get the fire staff done in this round. Beautiful. There's one staff completed. It's crazy that he, not only if that nuke was spawned inside of him, it was run over, but also he even needs to be careful about Electric Cherry accidentally killing a zombie. Because if Electric Cherry kills a zombie, or too many zombies, he's screwed.
I had to get the extra kills.
Okay, opens up the teleporter. Still needs to go over and do the last one on the electric here.
You have to follow the steps.
Now the lightning staff is low-key one of my favorites. I feel like it doesn't get much luck, but it's such a cool staff. I love it.
I'm scared to hit it here, but I have to, I think.
Also, I'm realizing he has something called best pace sense, which is a crazy, crazy stat to have based off his splits so far and how he's played so far. God, just having all that memorized inside of your brain is crazy. Just a quick look and you know exactly what you need to shoot. There we go. Gets the raindrop. Some really nice slide movement there. But yeah, this is the best run he's had since 14 days ago. And I don't know how much he was running this map before, but 14 days is a long time for this to be your best run. And what's crazy is not even all of the RNG is coming up next. We still got the infamous run killer. Like, it'd be crazy to have one good run and then be like, ah, man, that's gonna be it for a while. He has this nuke here also to end the round exactly when he wants to, if he can get enough souls. There we go. He doesn't even need it at all.
This might be useful, actually.
The giant robot comes this way.
Okay.
This weapon now belongs to Russia.
It's crazy that even as simple things like a zombie blood power-up could be used for, like...
What does the siren signify, Chairman?
There we go. It's the last Maxis drone part. I would have 100% forgot about that. Yeah, even as something as simple as like a zombie blood spawning at a good time could be the difference between having the world record and not. Because he needs to save all of these zombies because he knows exactly how many kills he needs and he knows exactly how many zombies are in this round. So that's the reason he's throwing these G-Strike grenades. All they're doing is like serving as a monkey bomb for the zombies without actually killing them off. Like he doesn't want to kill them, he just wants to not die while he's running around in that area. Because if you can't kill anything, you just die in that area. Like, there's just too many. No matter how good your movement is, that's not an area where you can outmaneuver the zombies. No shield necessary, of course. Okay.
89.
Only with your combined strength do you stand any chance.
Go, spawn that inside of the wall because he...
90. 91. Or 91.
Did he freak out because he accidentally put away his death machine?
That sucks. I didn't mean to switch my weapons after.
Yeah, he got rid of his death machine. He didn't mean to.
Perhaps these unknown
Puts in that
forces
staff
seek to
so he
help
can
us.
continue. He got another insta-kill, so it doesn't really matter. Even the best runners in the world sometimes will just accidentally swap a weapon. That's why I have my swap weapon on the 3 button on my keyboard. For that exact reason, when I'm on my world record runs, you know.
Or
upgraded fire. Here we go. He's gonna go ahead and open this up, and he needs a few more kills here to finish all of the staff upgrades and be good to go. Why does he look like he's like jiggle peeking this like he's playing Valorant or something? Nice. Worst part about this Easter egg is Samantha is just yapping. Oh, it went up. It's now the best pace since 17 days ago.
here.
Maxis drone built. Again, he forgets to do that. It's run over. So much simple stuff. So he activated the gumball machine, but since he knows it's not the gumball he needs, he was just doing that to like cycle it through. Also, I forget how many points you get in the BO3 version of this. So many points just because like... Is there not a zombie? I could have sworn there was a zombie spawn behind him there. No? There we go. Chest is done. I think it's more entertaining to watch the runs in this strategy where you do the soul boxes last because they're just such quick. Oh. Uses that nuke to go ahead and clear the Templar zombies so he doesn't have to run over there. Which is, again, if he had picked up that nuke too early, run over. Again, getting rid of his Widow's Wine grenades here so he doesn't accidentally... end the round. Okay. Here we go. He's gonna purposely take it down again with self.
Gamers, it's time to level up. Get unlimited data at half price for the first 6 months, just £9 a month. No lag, no limits. All game. Leica Mobile. Unlimited power.
No sin goes unpunished, rat.
Health med. Revive. Grab the fire staff.
You have awoken the sleeping bear.
I will not make the same mistake.
There we go. Gets the fire staff. Dies again. places the fire staff since he now has a duplicated copy of it. Literally the best glitch that has ever been found on Black Ops 3. We're witnessing it right now. Dies, revives, puts the fire staff in there yet again, and gets the fire staff clone back again. Places it there one more time, and the same way the glitch was broken in BO2, it's completed in BO3, just with some more steps. Honestly, the entire saga of that glitch being found is just legendary. So legendary. It's the nuke. Also, sliding while you're chewing the gobblegum has got to be one of the coolest movement techs, but it's so hard to do. It's like underrated hard to do. Was he checking his phone? So the best possible time, it says, is 31 minutes and 38 seconds. I wonder what it said off the start. I wonder what it said. Should we check the beginning? Okay, what are we? We're at 25, 40, 45. At the very start, best possible time, 28 minutes. Okay, there's no way that's correct. There's literally no way that's correct. There's absolutely no way that is right. That would be such an early cycle. Well, technically, no. It might be broken because of the fact that it might be broken because of the fact it doesn't factor in the fact that robot cycles are a thing. Oh yeah, we're already at the insane run killer part. So right now, he only had a 1 in 3 chance of the correct robot foot spawning. It can be either one of the feet. Oh God, he's really cutting this one close. He's gonna pre-throw this here. Throws it. Goes into the foot. So right there, it can be either one of the 2 feet, but it has to be the middle robot. And only 1 foot is active out of all 6 feet that are available. So 1 in 3 chance of getting it. That would kill so many runs there. I wonder if the best pace synth is about to go up. I wonder if there are any runs that he was doing just as well on, but it died on the step. Let's see. Let's see. Whenever the next split happens for Iron Fisting. Also, the fact that the Panzers die so easily against Boomhilda is so funny. And he had a zombie blood that spawned right there and a nuke. He literally just got god tier drops for an incredibly fast skewer. Not only the nuke to end the round, which he needs to do to progress, but the zombie's blood sitting there. Holy moly. That is absurd. That is absurd. Okay. Iron Fist. He still hasn't done the, what's it called? He still hasn't split it yet. Assuming the Iron Fisting part will be done whenever he finishes the Iron Fist part, the elemental thing here. Which I just realized that the Iron Fists actually correlate to the staves as well. Not just realized, but it took me a while to realize that that was the case. There we go. Another underrated run killer part is accidentally dying here. Shout out Widow's Wine. Literally the goat of this map. Widow's Wine genuinely is so helpful. Like crazy helpful. Okay. Fire staff back out. Grabs the nuke. Iron Fist, I didn't even see it spawn there. But there we go. When is the split gonna happen? I wanna see I want to see how updated it is. Okay, raindrops there. He has 2 raindrops for the final boss fight.
I will soon discover.
There we go.
This machine is to our efforts.
Not even looking. 83, 83, 83, 83, 83.
Best pace since forever is a crazy statement. That's so sick. That's so sick. Best pace since forever. You know everyone in this chat is freaking out right now. Because now, even if you aren't familiar with the actual times, you know that this is the run of the lifetime. This is it. This is the world record run. God, he even knows the zombie spawn is shooting through the walls here.
I will be free.
I can barely move. It has me. They burn like roasted swine.
Only a fool face me and
Go, go, go. Yeah, the reason he stands there whenever he pops the raindrops is to make sure that the, I just realized he never even pack punched the M8 because he uses raindrops anyway, so it's fine. But the reason he stands there is so it spawns the nuke inside of the wall so you can't accidentally get the nuke. Trying to get the last zombie kills on insta-kill. Nice, that was really clean round end. Very, very clean round end. You know he's freaking out right now. You know he's 1 round away from the Origins world record. Yet again, beating his own record. He's literally the meme of Obama putting the medal on himself. Okay, pops it in the wall. There we go. Timed perfectly with when the zombie spawns actually start happening. Shooting through the wall again. Samantha, shut. Shh. Oh, it's so beautiful to watch. It's so beautiful to watch it all come together. The Black Ops 3. Origins. Why is that zombie not dying? He was taking damage. Hello? There's an insta-kill, sir. The Black Ops 3 Origins world record is finally. Also, he took out that Maxis drone so fast I didn't even see it in his hands. And there it is.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Almost 20 seconds faster than his previous run. God. God, it's so good.
Oh my god.
Best pace since forever.
Oh my god.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I just realized how many runs as well. 37,759 runs to get this world record.
Dude.
That is unbelievable, man. Dude.
That's not getting beaten. For a fucking long time.
He's calling it.
Oh my god.
He's calling it. Guys, please go down and subscribe to the GOAT. Aiden Ross.
I didn't know if
not that one, the other one.
Layout, my Mario layout. I thought it was recording. Oh my god.
Oh my god, if he didn't record, you know how sad he would be if he beat the world record and he wasn't recording? I would lose my mind. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you did like this video, please go down and check him out in the description down below. All of this stuff will be linked to his Twitch, to his YouTube. Go subscribe to him. Leave a like on this video if you did enjoy. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Death will bring you peace. Dance on your graves. Like straw men, our enemies fall before us. So much evil, swept away by a mighty force. Ferocious power coursing through my veins. I will break you.
The elemental fire is yours to command. Finish what has begun. Free me from Agartha.
Okay, team, what questions are we gonna get hit with?
Revenue growth? I don't know.
Can we fake a power outage?
Yeah, that's a really good idea. Copilot, analyze this budget report and tell me what questions we should expect on our call. Supply chain costs, potential prices.
Todd's $12,000 steakhouse dinner?
Wagyu's a business strategy.
Things that make you go. This will protect my flank from attack.
What's going on, guys? My name is NoahJ456, and today I definitely didn't forget to record the intro to this video because I'm gonna go DJ in Vegas. Today, we're going to be reacting to the world record run of Gorod Krovi, but we're going to be in a Discord call with the speedrunner Freckleston. Make sure you check out his stuff with the links in the description below. And without further ado, let's see what's going through the mind of a speedrunner and look at the world record in Gorod Krovi.
Here we go. We are sat down with Freckleston, and I immediately off the bat, I ask this every single time we do one of these speedrun explain videos. How many attempts did it take you to get this world record, and how long have you been trying this stint just to open everything up?
Wow, so this one's weird because I haven't played GK in like, I want to say like 6 months. Like, I just haven't touched it. I've been doing other things, and I just randomly thought, you know, vibes are on for GK today. Thought I'd hop on for a couple of hours, and I just got this like amazing run. And I think this was 2 hours into stream, so it was like a 2-hour session.
So 2 hours after not like 6 months, you got the world record for GK, which has not been broken in like how long?
I know I might beat it a few months ago, so, you know, I was just trying to get my record back. I just thought, you know, vibes are on today.
Are you guys friends with each other?
Me and IMAC? Yeah, we're close. We're good friends.
Do you guys get, like, what is the reaction when you break each other's world records? Like, when you break the news that, yo, I just beat your record, what is the reaction?
Well, we do them all on stream, so we're all sort of, like, there for it, you know what I mean?
What,
but it's more of like I think he pops in partway through the run, but I know he's at work when I stream, so
I see.
but yeah, it's always like a, you know, GG's, you know, good job kind of thing. It's never like, no, not salty.
That's nice. I'd be mega salty. I'd be so mad, dude. I'm just kidding. Okay. So the overall though, your splits here have 7,495, and I can assume that that is the amount of runs it has taken you on GK overall to get this record.
Overall, yeah. So what's weird is I used to have a 33-43. That was my old record on this before IMAC beat it. And I was grinding for a sub 33 for thousands of attempts. That's why it's so weird. Thousands of attempts I put into this and I just couldn't get it. Like I couldn't even PB, I couldn't get anything. And then I just randomly hop on this one day and just get a game. So like the start of this run is already insane, by the way, because I get a really fast first cylinder, I get a really fast second cylinder, and the actual location of the gruff pods are like perfect. Like the infirmary gruff pod, which I got first, is like really, really fast. And then the second best one that I can get is this one at Armory. So I basically have a perfect start right now.
So how many runs died at this point? Like you've done your first 2 pods and like the run's dead, it's over.
Like So many, because you've got to get that. Not only have you got to get the actual cylinder for the Groth pod, which is like, I think it's like a 10% chance per kill to get it, and you can literally just spend the entire round killing the whole round. Not get it.
I forgot you. It's literally randomized on zombie kills too. So
completely random.
So you not only got fast alarms, but you got the really good location. Oh my god, you already got the third one.
Second kill. Exactly, second kill. And I'm like, I think I'm usually placing this cylinder at around 4 minutes. Usually. And I'm at, what, 3:15 right now, which is nuts.
Okay, so...
Unfortunately, I get the spawn Groth.
Oh, okay, so this is the worst one.
Is terrible. It's so bad. Like, I think I genuinely lose like 40 seconds to this thing. And I still get an insane first split as well.
Oh,
like,
and you didn't have points to open that up yet? You had to go back for the zombie kill. So, overall though, like, you're still on one of the best starts you've ever had, despite getting the spawn.
Yeah, no, this start's really good. I think my best ever first fly is like 425, and that can go low. Like, the actual RNG in the first time this run is like kind of mad. But a 425 is really good. A sub 5 fly is like, you're really good at that point. That's why you're looking good.
That's so funny. So this is kind of like the Origins robot moment, where completely RNG based, nothing you can do, only so well you can play. You just have to get good RNG, and that's it.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for spawns here. And it's so far away as well from where I need to be. Like, I could get a Groth pod right here where I am now.
Yeah.
And that would be amazing. Like, I think I don't know what time I would have got. I might have been close to a sub 4 fly, which I didn't even think would be possible.
Which does put you below your 33-minute goal.
Oh yeah, easily. Yeah.
Okay, so what at this point in the run are you doing? Because I noticed you're checking the locations of the valves and everything like that.
Yeah.
What all are you kind of pre-setting up for yourself besides just moving the drop pod at this point?
So basically, I'm just cycling my goes to try and get to an AVH so I can just teleport back from the hatchery. I'm noting down all of my valves that are in my way, so I usually get the Dragon one, the Armory one, and the Supply Depot one. And I have a spreadsheet that I can just note down what they are into, which I usually just do while I'm flying here, so I don't have to pause and whatnot, think about things. And then, obviously, I'll use those for later.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is just grabbing any trophies that are in my way. So like turning on the trap at Supply Depot to get that one. The one outside of Dragon Command, the one that you shoot off the wall, and just grabbing things like that.
Yeah, just doing the collect-a-thon that is this map at the beginning.
Exactly. That's all it is. Half of the egg is literally collecting all the trophies, and then the other half of the egg is doing the challenges. So that's all I'm doing.
I'm really excited to see how you do some of these challenges, because the challenges themselves, I feel like for unskilled players or people who just haven't practiced this map a lot, is the hardest part about this Easter egg. It's what makes it one of the hardest Easter eggs, because no matter how many times you do it, you're not guaranteed to pass. Each one is a skill check that almost gets harder every single time, because the rounds just go up and up and up, which is why I feel like GK is one of the lowest completion rate Easter eggs in all of BO3.
I feel like if you don't understand it properly, people really struggle on the Mangler step, because it's really easy because you can actually hear where he spawns.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Mark III pull there was amazing. But you can actually hear where he spawns and then just shoot his arm off, and he will just run after you. It makes it really easy.
The optimization on Gobblegup definitely helps keep the round here. And I'm gonna assume the big strategy on this map is to use an Undead Man blocking Gobblegup for some of these steps. Knowing that you are literally speedrunning, I'm gonna assume you're not using the Undead Man blocking.
No, that would slow things down.
Yeah.
So we don't do it. The Dragon Fire here, by the way, is one of the biggest run killers. Like, I don't know if you know it, when I got up here, the Dragon didn't breathe fire straight away, so that's already time loss against what I can get. He came around the second time, which is really good still. So now I'm literally just ending the round to be able to pick up my Dragon Egg again. And then I'm going to need another Dragon Fire.
Yeah. So are these completely RNG? I've always actually wondered, because it's a really frustrating part of this Easter egg, just waiting for the dragon to breathe fire. Is there anything you can do at all to force him to do the dragon fire, or is it complete RNG?
The gift of ammunition
absolutely just out of your control. I think it's about a 30% chance, I think it is. So like a 1 in 3, that sort of area for him to breathe fire.
I am even more eager for battle than before.
You just gotta wait and just see. You can actually see when he's turning and when he's coming to spit fire because he does like a different animation. So that's what I'm looking out for whenever I'm looking at the dragon. So like right then when he flew over, I sort of looked at him and saw he isn't going to spit. And I'll do the same here as well. So the dragon's going to fly over. I'm looking for him to whip right, but he doesn't do that. So I know he's not going to breathe fire.
So you're just using this opportunity because you're going to need to progress the round anyway. You're just using this opportunity to kill zombies and get everything going.
Yeah,
so I
want to thin the round out as much as possible.
Yeah. So actually, right now, have you experienced any time loss on this step because you have to end the round anyway? At this point.
Yes. Like, basically, no matter how fast I get my Dragonfire here for my napalm kills, I'll always make sure that I thin the round out so that the round then after that will be a lot faster because you can really lose a lot of time from it.
Right.
So you notice I'm just killing pretty much anything that I see. So there's probably like, I don't know, 5 zombies left in the round after I got my Dragonfire.
And that's to just get set up for the next step, right? Which is what?
Exactly.
Like straw men.
Yeah, it's all about completing the egg. Like a lot of the sort of things that we're doing in this Easter egg is just waiting for the dragon egg to be finished so that we can get the specialist weapon and get that last trophy.
Yeah,
so what I'm doing there is just getting my napalm kills so that I can go and do the lockdown and finish the rest of the challenges in the lockdown. And then I can just do the egg incubation immediately after.
So wait, do you have the egg in your inventory right now? I completely missed it.
I pick it up at Infirmary, get the napalm kills at Tank Factory, and then I fly over here to do the lockdown.
Okay. Hold on. For this lockdown, obviously, like when I think about GK, this is the one thing I feel like everyone's game, it goes the exact same because there's like, is there any way to speed this up at all, or is this just a set amount of time?
So I use nukes to make it as fast as possible, but I've always got to wait for, the last zombies to spawn in order to actually end the phase. But using nukes to kill everything will make it as fast as possible. I usually take about 4 minutes from the second I step on the dragon to start the egg incubation after it. So it takes a bit of time, but it's quite a fun step, so I don't really mind doing it.
But it actually can be completed faster. I always thought it was like a timed thing.
You just have to kill everything as fast as possible. That's all it is.
Oh, so there's a set amount of zombie spawns, and once you kill all those spawns, then you're done.
Yeah, that's how it works, yeah.
All right, so is there anything else you can, like, is there a Gobblegum machine in this area you can use?
There is, yeah, it's so useful. It's so good. Like, the Gobblegum machines on this map are so useful. They're just put in the perfect places for everything you need.
Oh, I wanted to ask, just because we have a few minutes here during this little lockdown, what is your opinion on Gobblegums? As a speedrunner, I am always interested in what people actually think about them, and if it differs from like the community perception of them.
I think it's weird because because obviously BO4 has elixirs and things like that, but I honestly think it depends on like the game. Because on BO3 I really like the flow of gameplay with Gobblegums and speedrunning, but I don't really like sort of like classics and no-goes. I don't like the flow of gameplay with that. Whereas if I go and play Black Ops 4, I absolutely hate using the megas in that game because it's just not fun.
Yeah.
Whereas using classics in Black Ops 4 just works perfectly. So it's really weird. I really like Gobblegums, although they can be quite annoying.
I feel like they add, actually, in my opinion anyway, I feel like they add a lot to gameplay and like ways to play, like variety, everything like that. I think the main issue I have with them is like, I think almost they should be just way cheaper and easier to get, because if you're doing this without mods, it is like, you've already spent technically like a good amount of money already in this game. What? Why was that Mango just tanking shots and not?
He was just taking the shield bluffs. That was doing my last egg challenge, by the way. I did the penetration kills on the machine gun turret upstairs.
Oh.
For some reason, if you use the machine gun turret upstairs, 1 kill on any zombie just counts as a penetration kill, and I don't know why, but it does. And then we can just use the shield for the melee kills. Even the shield blast count as a melee kill as well.
Wow, that is incredible. That is,
I know, it makes it
that's
so
the
much
biggest
easier.
trick I think I've learned about this map so far. That is crazy. So you literally can just hop on the
after
turret
lockdown,
and
I can just do this. Exactly, yeah. That's why we need to do the napalm kills beforehand, because I can finish all the other challenges in the lockdown, so that I can do this afterwards. I can't do the napalm kills in, you know, in the lockdown, so.
Right. Don't have the dragon fire there. That is crazy. So you're saving this guy right here to turn on the little machine after, right?
I am, yeah. Yeah, it's all nicely routed, isn't it? It's just like, do one thing onto the next sort of thing. Like, I don't know, it's nice.
Dude, this Easter egg seems like a really satisfying one to speedrun. Like, I know the RNG off the dragon command must be really annoying, but I feel like after you get past that point, everything since then has been pretty, like, standard.
Yeah,
but,
I do like
it's been
this one.
fun.
It's pretty fun.
Oh, yeah, I say it's been fun as I'm, like, watching a perfect run. Like it.
Oh, yeah, this run's so good. I'm so happy with this run.
All right, so you're
Obviously
shooting that for
take
the
the sewer
toilet.
back.
Yeah, you got to do it at least once, right? So are you gonna anywhere but here every single other exit of this area?
If I can, yes. Because I go back here in a couple of minutes to go and get the egg. 'Cause I have to flip 2 rounds here. Obviously, I've already thinned my round out from before I flew, so the round end's really fast there. So that's 1 round end done. I need to do another one, but during this next round end, I'll do all the valves. And here I'm gonna like see where the green light is in the best spot, of course.
Yeah. Okay. Real quick,
valves.
as you're paused, just confirm this for everyone because I actually get like a crazy amount of comments that say this. Pausing is allowed in speedrunning, right?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, and
It's
it
in-game
pauses
time.
your time. It's in-game time. You're allowed to pause as much as you want. I don't know why the notion came out. Everybody, like, in my comment section thinks pausing is cheating. I'm like, no.
It's a hot take. It is. It's a bit of a debate at the moment.
Really? Is it?
People are... I think there's been big calls for there to be, like, no pausing recently. And that's sort of the consensus. And I don't know, people are really torn on it, and we can't really come to a conclusion apart from just keep it the same. But people do tend to look down on people who unnecessarily pause a lot.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
let's say you're doing a moon speedrun and you're doing Simon Says, if you just repeatedly pause to remember it, that's like,
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I feel like it takes a little bit of skill out. Like, sure, it's more impressive if
agree,
someone doesn't pause, but at the same time, like, how are you gonna regulate like a pause? Like, it's so easy to just splice it out. It's, oh, dude, yeah. I don't see that ever like being something that's actually able to be enforced. Also, like, yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely on the pauser side on this. And I'm not just saying that because I have a horrible memory and anytime I try to speedrun, I have to pause sometimes to remember what I'm doing next.
Yeah, I try not to pause much. I think the run where I do pause is GK, because I pause for my valves quickly, and I also do it to write down my bombs, which I'm fully for just disallowing all of that, but, you know, as long as it's allowed,
you're
I
not
might as
gonna
well
throw
abuse
your
it,
run.
do you know what I mean?
You're not gonna literally throw your run off of just forgetting where a bomb is.
Yeah, so I've obviously done my valves. I use a spreadsheet. Obviously, a lot of people use Chronorium.com. I have a spreadsheet which shows both solutions. Because there's actually 2 solutions for every set of valves.
Oh, really?
And it will tell me what the best one is, pretty much. And I can just do it that way. So my valves this game were really good. I only had to change 1, but it was at Tank Factory, which means I had to go out of my way to get it.
Dude, I remember back when we were like first solving the Easter egg for this map, everyone else was like just basically just throwing in random stuff into all the valves in order to get it to work every game. And I just remember I spent so long and everyone was so mad at me. They were like, just get to the next step, just guess and check it. But I spent so long actually just like trying to figure out how the valves worked. It wasted so much time. But I was like, almost better than getting any sort of world's first was just figuring out the valve step. Also amazing anywhere but here. Holy moly.
Absolutely perfect. Got that. And this is it. We're going on to challenges now. I think I watched a podcast from Milo. and they were talking about how they actually solved, like, how the first person solved GK valves. And they literally just had everyone stood at a valve and everyone was spam death until it worked.
Yeah, oh yeah. Dude, people were doing the most degenerate thing to get past the step, because it is a step you can, like, brute force your way past without knowing a single thing. But, yeah, I literally remember everyone started doing that, and I was just like, no, I'm gonna figure it out no matter what, and then just lost so much time. But it was worth it in the end when you actually figured out the solution. It's great. All right.
This is me changing the keybind because the game like changes keybinds to me weirdly. I don't know why, but
mine does that, but with sensitivity.
Right. Oh, yeah. Okay. This is how you do Ringler, by the way. So I have Magma right now, so what I did is I walked out of Dragon Command when I heard the challenge. I heard the Magma spawn, and all I do is run over to it, because it can either be a tank or supply. Mine was at supply, because I heard it my left ear. I just run over and shoot his shoulder joint, and as long as you stay somewhat close to him, he'll just run after you. And it's the easiest challenge ever, it's so good.
Especially if you get it first like that, that's so good.
Exactly.
Yeah, I knew about the arm shooting off technique, but I had always thought you have to be at a certain round so you don't just kill him, because he's like at round 9 angler.
Yeah, I'd be careful doing it with a pack-a-punch weapon.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Usually by this point, I'm like, okay, I'm all pack-a-punched up, I'm ready for the step, and then I just insta-kill him if I try to shoot his arm off. It is definitely the most annoying one to like get wrong. I think my least favorite one on average overall is the what's it called? The Electro guy. What are they called? Valkyrie.
Yeah.
The Valkyrie one is like, oh, it's so fun. Oh, I hate it so much. Because you can accidentally shoot the Valkyrie as well.
But if I can butt in, this is like the biggest, like, when you start challenges, this is what you're looking for right here. Your Groff module can drop either here, tank, or at supply. And Dragon is like significantly faster than the other two.
Yeah, obviously.
If you get supply,
it's right next to
supply, it's like over a minute time loss. It's so bad because not only have you got to get there and get back, the spawns there are just so slow that you lose like over a minute compared to Dragon. So like, if I don't get Dragon there, the run is practically dead. And you might have heard me like popping off because I've had challenge starts like this like 15 times and I've had supply every time.
That is crazy.
I was just elated. Yeah, so here's bombs. I'm gonna pause to write them down.
Yeah, of course. You know, if I'm having this kind of luck, like literally the first of its kind, based solely off luck, you bet I'm pausing and writing down the order of the bombs.
Yeah, they do flash fast. So this again, like your bomb order is gonna be random. It's gonna be RNG. I got really good bombs this game. They're just all next to each other. So I think if I remember, I get like department first, and then I have like infirmary and tank next to each other.
Right.
And then I get dragon, and then supply and armory next to each other. So everything's just next to each other. Oh, I got it the wrong way around. I go armory supply first, but either way, everything's just next to each other. Don't have to run across the map more times. And you know, all this time obviously adds up.
Yeah. So like obviously you just got your Origins Robot 1 in 3 chance moment of getting this. Can bombs ruin a run if you get a bad order, or is it just like if you're to this point you have a good run no matter what?
Yeah, pretty much. What you're looking for is that Dragon Groff. Bombs can obviously save you time. You might lose a bit of time, but it's not that deep, you know. It's not that much time loss or time gain, but it helps to get good bombs, you know.
Yeah, are you at this point, is the RNG done? Are you locked in for just like all you have to do is play well now, or is there any more big RNG moments that can ruin your run?
So I'm gonna ABH 2 more times in this run, and obviously there's better ABHs than bad ones, so that could go wrong. There's also, I do a quote skip at the end of the run, and there's a very small chance that Sophia can quote and ruin the quote skip, and I'll lose all my time and basically lose the run because of that. And that's right before the boss fight. So that could also go wrong. And then there's just a chance that I die in boss because does, you know, if Nikolai uses his miniguns on you, it's hard. Like, it's not easy.
Yeah, this boss fight I think out of all of them is like the coolest visually, but I think this boss fight is like my least favorite in terms of the actual gameplay of it. I feel like Nikolai is just totally random.
He's so like overpowered. Like, he has 2 attacks, which makes it really easy. And he has 1 attack where if you don't run, you're probably dead. It genuinely kills runs. Like, it is hard.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember like when I was first trying to go for this Easter egg and like just doing it the couple days after the world's first has been achieved, people kept, I don't know if this is still an issue because I haven't played the map as much since then. Can Nikolai still kill you when he's friendly?
Yes, to avoid that, you need quick revive. If you have quick revive, he won't do it. But if you don't have quick revive, you'll just die. Yeah, how it works.
Wait, what do you mean? Like, as in you'll just revive yourself, or he actually doesn't shoot you?
No, he won't kill you.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
That is the weird. Is there an explanation for that? That is the weirdest glitch I've ever heard.
No idea. I just know that's how it works. I don't know why it works.
That is so
I was a level
random.
9 here, by the way. This is weird. Basically, whenever I go upstairs in the apartment with my Valkyrie, the round always ends. And when I say always ends, I mean always. It's always ended. This game it didn't, and I've never seen it before. So I just got loads of zombies in infirmary, and I can't really kill them without killing the drone or risking killing the drone. So I lose time, like trying to get hold of him again, trying not to die. And then there's a little skip here as well. As soon as he turns the corner onto the stairs, just kill it, and the challenge will complete.
Oh, really? Wait, that's sick.
Yeah.
Wait, so does doing the big orb of the ray gun Mark III, does that kill the Valkyrie as well?
You need to shoot like 50 of them at it to kill it, so you're safe. Yeah.
I was, but if you actually activate it by doing the right click as well, does that kill it?
Yes.
Okay, so that's why you.
That's why I had to be careful. Yeah. And then this is the last challenge, and this is really scary because I've trapped him in the courtyard, is what we call it, and for some reason, it's just GK being a broken map. If you trap him in the courtyard, there's a very small chance your game can just crash. You're just connection interrupted. So to have this as my last challenge on this kind of pace, I was really scared of my game crashing.
Yeah.
And as well as that, we do 2 quote skips. I'm going to do one with my Dragon Strike right here. And that skips a quote. It skips my quote, so basically Gersh will go straight to Dragon Command. And then I'm going to do another quote skip by hitting the trap, and that saves probably, I want to say close to a minute just by doing both of them. It saves so much time doing both. Because the whole like Gersh screaming quote just doesn't happen.
Oh yeah, that one takes forever.
Yeah, and the timing to hit these, I think it's like 1/4 of a second to half a second windows of like how much time you have to hit them.
Yeah,
so
I can hear you freaking out in the background. That is insane. And how did someone figure this out? Did they just like figure out, you know, the first time you hit this trap and whenever you call in your Dragon Strike, you get like it skips quotes? How was this figured out?
I think someone skipped a quote by accident. This is like before my time. But the way that I remember it is someone skipped a quote by accident, and then people just went around just trying loads of different things, seeing what you can skip, seeing what causes it, and things like that until we're where we are now. You can actually skip like most of the quotes on this map, but it's just really like, because you're on solo, you're not really able to do it a lot of times. Because you do it by like hitting traps and things like that.
I survived the fall.
You know, you're not near traps to do it.
Yeah, you're not everywhere at once. So does the 2-player run or like the 4-player run for this use a lot more of those quote skips?
Yeah, you skip a lot more quotes on more players. Yeah.
That's crazy, man. This is literally why I love like having this. I would never ever realize that you were hitting that trap for a certain reason without like the explanation. This is why I love having speedrunners on and just like explain what's going through your head and everything like that. So this part right here, is there any way to speed this up? Because this is the one that I always think of that's just like you're stuck doing this for a while.
No, this is like the worst step. You just run around in a circle for 3 minutes. I actually skip to the final phase towards the end of the download. That way I get the key card the fastest possible time. It's literally a matter of like half a second, but you know, I might as well take it.
You've got nothing else to do. You're stuck in this like unskippable area.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm just running around in a circle, not doing anything.
Wait, so what allows you to get it half a second faster?
The key card out of the machine.
Yeah.
It comes out at the quickest possible time, so it's just making sure that I'm as fast as possible. It's really the smallest thing, but
yeah,
you know.
Yeah,
and then after this, it's just the boss fight.
You're literally just waiting. So the Dragon Wings is, I saw you pick those up, and then you use the teleport to get here. Is there any, do you actually think it's useful in the boss fight? I mean, obviously it's a little useful, but is it like a necessary for the boss fight, or is it really just you're picking them up to teleport here?
It's fully to teleport here after your challenges. That's why we fly. So the first fly we do from supply, the second one from tank, and the third one from dragon. And that's literally just to unlock the Dragon Wing so we can fast travel here later.
Oh, I see. So those weren't necessarily the fastest ones, but overall they save time because you can do the...
Yeah, 100%. If you want to get really cheeky, you actually just don't get wings at all. You just start hitting ABHs to and from the hatchery all game. But
that is... Okay.
Like,
you are really playing with RNG.
To be doing that. Yeah. Exactly.
Because can you ABH to the hatchery?
You can, yeah. There's one there.
That's crazy. So there's
here. I get this, which is
literally
incredible.
Okay. You're cheating. I'm just kidding.
I've never had this in a run, so I was like, oh my god, like, yeah.
That is crazy RNG. That's so sick. I love that you came back on after not playing this for 6 months and got this run. I love that you remember how to play this map. Like, your first run on after 6 months, are you immediately remembering how to do everything?
I sort of needed like the first hour to de-rust a bit, but I'll be completely honest. Had I have maybe been playing this, you know, more actively, I probably would have got a 32, just, you know, cutting out the little mistakes here and there. You know, it's just little bits of time save. So obviously I'm not fully de-rusted, but I played pretty well and did what I needed to do. So I am happy with this.
Yeah, world record, that's all right. You know, it's could be better. So are you just using Reagan Mark III for boss fight?
Yeah.
I'm assuming as you didn't pack a bunch of anything. Wait, so
here's another quote skip, by the way. I'm gonna hit the trap here and skip the whole Sophia sequence.
Oh wow, that's great.
So like the thing just flies away and I just go straight in. None of all them quotes.
And I'm assuming as you have played this a lot more, so you know, have they fully fixed the death barrier that was there, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fully fixed.
Okay. All I could remember from this map was the death barrier that was there just like killed so many people's first ever attempts. It was a menace on this map.
Yeah, this boss fight's scary.
Yeah, because the dude can one-shot you.
Always scary. Yeah, you're never done until you're done on this map.
Yeah. Which, hey, it keeps it interesting for you and for everyone else, right?
Oh, 100%. Like, I'm, what, 53 seconds ahead of my PB. I'm, like, sub 33 pace right now. And I might not even finish the run because I could just die. Like, it's a scary boss fight.
Yeah.
Mr. T Lexifice. Someone gifted him a sub.
That's so funny. I really thought he actually just like smelled the world record from a mile away and was like, I'm there.
Popped in.
That's so funny.
This is sort of like a waiting simulator in a way. I'm just kind of waiting for the dragon to get in position.
Yeah.
Nikolai also needs to be in position. That's one thing that some people might not know. He always shoots him from the same spot every time. Which you can actually lose time to because Nikolai will just go on a wander. He will just walk around and not go to the right spot.
Oh, interesting. So are you getting him to the right spot by like pulling the zombies over to you and then he gets attracted to the zombies?
I've sort of played around with doing that because I don't actually know how. It might be random or you might be able to sort of like coerce him into a spot and I'm really trying to find out how to do that. But, yeah, I don't really know. Like, for the first two, he needs to be in that spot.
Yeah.
And then for the third one, he needs to be on the right-hand side over here, which you'll see me lose quite a bit of time to, because he's just on a wander somewhere.
Yeah. Wait, yeah, where did he go? Wait, where did he go? There he is.
We stood over here and he's on the other side. I thought he was gonna come over, see him walking over and he just turns around.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Oh, that's so frustrating. You're literally just reliant on the AI right here. It's crazy. And this is...
I think I lose about 10 seconds to this.
Oh, dude, you... Oh, the sub 33 was... Are you going for the sub 33 now, or are you onto another map?
I am playing a few things. Been playing a little bit of ZNS. BO2 Origins I've been learning, because that's been a lot of fun.
Nice.
And then I sort of like go and test the waters of Shadows of Evil a bit every now and then, because I still want to get my sub 20 on that eventually.
Shadows is just... Oh, dude, it's my favorite map to watch speedruns of. It's so satisfying to watch. Everything about that speedrun is great. The only thing I wish is that this solo, it was actually able to be finished and like completed solo.
Yes.
You can do it.
I wish we just got rid of the last step. I think the last step is stupid. Just finish the step the Shadow Man. That'll be done.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
I remember everyone was stuck on the last step for like a week.
I remember watching all the hunts.
Yeah, and then someone donated text strings to someone, and then that was how it was figured out.
This is the scary part. If he miniguns me here, I just die. But luckily, he just a raps attack and just stands still, so I can just kill him. He makes it so easy, and that's it.
Let's go! Let's go, dude. So sick. Wow. All right. Well, wait, was this your first time holding GK's world record?
No, I've had this record a few times. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 times, I think.
Well,
I think this is my 5th time.
After 7,495 resets.
Oh yeah, I put time in.
Back again. Congratulations. Holy moly.
Hopefully we see IMAC hopping back on. Try and get it back.
Dude, I love that you guys are like actually homies and friends because well, actually, you know what? I like to stir the pot, so it'd actually be hilarious if you guys were like mortal enemies and hated each other and just kept beating each other.
I've been lying. Yeah, I've been lying all the time. We hate each other at each other's throats.
Incredible. All right, well, hey, man, congratulations, everyone, once again. You guys know where to find them down below in the description. Thank you for hopping on and explaining that. That was amazing. Any last words you'd like to say?
Not a lot. Just thank you so much. Hopefully we can do this again sometime.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Next world record. Maybe some BO2 Origins. Mayhaps.
BO2 Origins or maybe some SOE. We'll see.
Oh! All right. I'm Poggy. We'll see you in the next one, everyone. Bye-bye.
Time for good company. Président. Time.
They found a new route. 10 freaking years later, and here we are booting into Origins on Black Ops 2. The first time I played Origins on Black Ops 2, I literally stayed in the starting room for 37 hours because I didn't even have thumbs. I was 6 years old, and I didn't even know how to play the game. And here we are booting into Origins on Black Ops 2, and they are finding new routes for a brand new world record Easter egg speedrun, which we are about to watch literally right now. This can't be the run. Okay, he literally got booped off. He got booped off by a zombie spawn. That sucks. Anyway, for the next 35 minutes and 33 seconds, starting now, we are going to watch Origins on Black Ops 2 get absolutely eviscerated with a brand new route previously thought impossible. Usually it wouldn't even be a pipe dream to make the 29-minute cycle of the 3 robots coming up, but sure enough, at that mark, he is literally going to change Origins forever. And not only is he going to change Origins forever by hitting that with a brand new route, he's going to change Origins forever by having, from what I've read, one of the most lucky, unbelievably insane runs we've ever seen, only previously thought to be used with mods. Like, if this guy was a nobody coming out and just beating Origins like this, I would literally think that this is a hacked run where they, manipulate the RNG. Speedrunners do this to practice if they want to just practice the run and not have to worry about luck. Literally, if this was not a reputable source here, I would literally think that this is a cheated run. No, it's not. This is Dank Slushy. I'm gonna have both his YouTube and his Twitch in the description down below. Please go subscribe to him because this very well may be the last world record on Origins. There's so little you actually have control of and the control over to do in order to improve this run. This is it. This is Origins on BO2 finished. It's over, bro. This, I can't even begin to describe. If you have not watched Origins and kept in it, also this jump right here is absolutely insane. I can't even begin to comprehend
how cool this trick is in order to get this staff part. It literally blows my mind every time. This has been known forever, but every single time I watch it, it's so like, it's so cool. I literally love it. Is he manipulating spawns here? Oh, what a jump. Holy moly. And then he jumps back down inside. All of this still to make the robot and get the very first robot part. Gets the AK as well, which is huge. Also, that's only a 50-50 shot that robot foot is even open. Within a 1 in 3 shot, you even get the right robot off start. He literally like looked and saw the right robot and knew that this was run. Otherwise, it would have been an instant reset, and that's going to be happening the entire time. Dank Slushy. Dank Slushy is literally going to absolutely blow our minds here, and I cannot wait to see how this actually comes into fruition. Here, I've also never seen this route where you buy the AK so quickly off the wall here. Usually you're getting other stuff, another double points, which is going to be absolutely huge at this portion of the game, because literally all you're doing at this point is progressing the rounds. This is a perfect time to get a double points, and not only is it the first double points, it's a second one already. He already has spent so much of the money, but this is huge. This is absolutely huge. He's gonna try to get the next generator on. He's looking for last zombie here. It doesn't actually matter if he finds the last zombie right now. He just needs to shoot it before, yep, there he goes. He finds the zombie, finds the other zombie, and he should have maybe one more zombie in the round right here. And then the round will start flipping. But he's going to be doing a lot of running and everything like that, so it doesn't actually matter a lot. He grabs the tablet. He's going to go look up here for any more parts or anything. Doesn't see it. He's looking for last zombie. There it is. Okay, so the last zombie was actually in his route. It's not last zombie. Is that last zombie? Goodness, I felt like that round lasted like 4 zombies too many.
30 points and then they fast.
That's a double points.
Got baited.
He needs 30 points in order to get in the early foot here. He's looking for a single zombie to shoot. He sees it. Oh my god, he missed. Wait, no, did he get the points for... Oh no, he did get the points.
Okay, well the entire round's alive, which is a problem. But at least I made it.
So he made it in the fast cycle, which again is more luck because you only have...
You're watching a toothbrush play Billie Eilish. But did you know there's a YouTube music app where you can also listen to the DM version, the Scar version, and of course, the original version? Get YouTube Music Premium.
A 1 in 2 chance at that point of getting the right robot foot. He gets in there. So now he has 2 Winstaff parts. Okay, he has a dig site there, which again is more luck, and he's saying that basically he might be able to open it up and get a nuke in order to end the round more quickly. He's gonna go ahead and start filling up this soul box. I can't wait to see all the differences in the route that allow you to just do this absolutely unheard of thing. An insta kill as well. That's gonna be absolutely huge for him, not only in terms of points. Blood Bunny does not get a nuke there, which is unfortunate. No. He does get a zombie blood, but it actually doesn't really matter all that much because the round is going to keep running to his direction anyway.
Solved. I'm so lucky.
Yeah, he's lucky that all the zombies had already spawned there, other than just running away from him and absolutely ending his run. Now he doesn't even have to worry about like avoiding these little Templar zombies as well. He's gonna switch the dial here, grab stamina up, and then he needs to finish filling up the soul box before he moves, because again, if the robot comes over and steps on it, it's literally GG game over. So he got the right robot again. Robot's coming, and then he has a 1 in 2 chance of getting the faster foot, but he's gonna make it there either way. And he gets the nuke there, which arguably is an even better. Okay, I think 99% of the people watching this video, myself included, would have just died there. The fact that he made that jump out in the Origins mud and lived to keep not only the game alive, but himself alive and this run alive is insane. Finishes the chest, hits the nuke, which helps thin out the round, and not only thin out the round, it's done, which is absolutely huge. He's gonna hit the, he doesn't have time.
Huge.
He gets the close foot. He's gonna hit this. Plenty of time because he has close foot. I was really nervous he was gonna shoot the foot there. So the amount of luck, just letting you guys know the amount of luck that's already required.
I still have the dodge Freya on cycle 5.
99% of runs would have already died at this point.
So far we have a run.